Libra, welcome back. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is your weekly read. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising placements, and it's a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, don't force the fit. Decided to do a giveaway, and this is the way that works if you're interested in participating. I'm going to give away a deck of cards. So in each video this week, I am including a letter. And the goal is for you to collect all of the letters and then create a phrase of 3 words from those letters. And the person who sends me the correct answer first at the email, which will be included in the notes below, will receive a deck of cards. The deck we're using this week is the This Might Hurt Tarot deck. And if I can get you this version, then I will. This comes from an independent creator, so she doesn't always have availability. So if there aren't any decks available, then I will get you a different deck of equal value. Okay? And that's for the first person who sends me the right answer. I will give you the letter later in this reading. All right, let's see what we got for you, Libra. Some sort of celebration, a culmination, taking a look at what you have created and being proud of that. There is a sense here, you are a bit of two minds presently. This is a tough one. I get the sense that you feel like, yes, you won, but you did it at any cost. So you won the prize. You won the prize, but now you're thinking, did I win the prize because I really wanted the prize, or did I win the prize just so I could win? And you're asking higher powers. You're asking some higher power to advise you. Have you made the right choice? Is this what you're meant to be doing? Is this where you're meant to be? These two cards together is interesting to me because both of them can mean marriage. They can both mean marriage. I don't always interpret either of them that way, but the Hierophant and the Four of Wands both can be considered marriage cards. And then the Six of Swords is moving to calmer waters. So this won't be popular with some of you, but what I'm seeing, what I'm sensing in this reading is someone who won the guy or girl and married them, and now is wondering if that's where they're meant to be and whether or not they should move on to a different situation because the marriage hasn't turned out to be the fulfilling experience that they thought it would be. I don't get a sense of why. There's not enough here, in a general reading with 4 cards to really give you much more than that. But what I really do sense fairly strongly from this reading is someone out there who has won, quote unquote, won the prize and is married, but is now not sure that's where they belong. Not sure that's where they are most fulfilled. Now, this could be interpreted not as an actual marriage of 2 human beings. It could be that you really wanted a new job and you got that job. And now you're in it and you're not sure that's where you should be. That's another interpretation if it's not a romance reading, because there's really nothing here that indicates it has to be a romance reading. It's just that these 2 cards tend to speak to marriage. It could very easily be a professional situation where you feel that you sort of type 8 it, is how I would describe it. You set the goal for yourself, you got it. You got the job, or you got the partner, and you got the wedding, and you got everything you wanted, and now you're not sure it's what you actually wanted at all because it didn't turn out to be what you thought it would be. There's a strong urge to just go somewhere more peaceful, or to go to, anywhere but here kind of feeling. This place is not where I feel like I fit, is how I would read that. Your letter is M. So I'm going to pull one of these oracle cards from the Enchanted Map Oracle, see if we can get a little bit more guidance here. Again, this could be a relationship, or it could be, that sort of metaphorical being wed to a job, or even a place. If you moved someplace you've really dreamed about being and living, and now you're there and you don't want to be there anymore because it wasn't what you thought it was. It's that sort of a sense. We have number 48, Wishing Well, coming out here. Let's take a look. 48. Bear with me. Desire is the sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachment to ownership. Interesting. So you very strongly desired whatever it was that you achieved, and now you're not sure you do anymore. And this card, 48, is saying that desire is the sacred impulse for life. So if you're feeling any regret, then you shouldn't. Spirit is saying that's why we desire things. That's an essential part of life, is to desire things. And you can feel that, but you need to let go of being too attached. Desire is the most important impulse for creating life. Now you're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration, and sensing that moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It is an aha moment when everything makes sense. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate, or are conceiving a baby or an idea. The Wishing Well card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings. Divine intelligence activates the field of possibilities where new life is co-created in a magical way. Neither you nor anyone else can know how or why this happens. It just does. Give me a moment. Pardon me. To that end, you can't control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside to be a channel for higher forces and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear, or when. Form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well, and then trust in spirit. Prepare to be amazed. So what I think I see here, Libra, is what I said before. I don't take that back. I think there is somebody here who won their way into a situation, and now they're not sure they want to be in it. But what this card is adding to that is this sense that you are a conduit for creation, and there may be something about the present situation that you're not fully aware of just now that actually is worth staying in, worth saving, but it has to be evolved in some way. And you are able to do that if you're open to the concept of staying where you are. Maybe moving to calmer waters doesn't mean leaving this relationship. Maybe there's something that you can create together, a child, a business, a home, a dream together that would make it worth sticking it out, because you could move into those calmer waters. You could make what you're in presently into something entirely different through being open to that creation of new, and not feeling like you have to leave the situation in order to get the new, if that makes sense. And that could be a relationship, an intimate relationship, a marriage, or it could be a job situation. You need to have their space for creating something new. Sorry, I'm losing my voice a little bit, and then cough has come back. I hope that that's helpful. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes, and showing up every week. I really do appreciate you so much, and I hope you have a good week. I'll see you next time. Blessings.